Dear friends, today we have a special episode of Super Tony's Adventures. Enjoy! Hello everyone, Tony, fresh air is always good, but out in the open you can find dangerous and sometimes poisonous snakes. See, told ya. First of all, Tony, don't panic. You should remain calm, so your heart won't beat harder and your blood won't spread the venom faster. If you can, try taking a picture of the snake so that the doctors can give you the right antidote. And of course, call an ambulance. The faster you get help, the bigger your chances of survival. While we wait for the paramedics, sit and keep the area of the bite below the heart. Tend the wound with antiseptic and put a dry bandage on it, but not too tight, because the bite can swell and the bandage can hurt the skin. Apart from that, you should write the time of the accident and your symptoms. So, even if you pass out before getting help, the doctors will have all the information to save your life. Overall, these are the basic rules to survive a snake bite. But you know, Tony, the best way to protect yourself is being cautious. To avoid getting bit by a snake, you should be careful where you walk and avoid places where you can easily find snakes. Check tall grass with a stick before entering. This might scare the snake away or force it to bite the stick first. Once it had attacked, the snake will go away because you are bigger than it and it is probably scared of you as well. Remember that snakes attack humans not because they are predators, but only to protect themselves. Wait, Tony, don't do that. You're like a baby trying to put everything in your mouth. I know that people in films usually suck the poison from the wound, but research has shown that this method isn't effective. It only allows you to remove 2% of the poison. Moreover, the poison can get to your blood even faster through the buccal cavity. You also shouldn't cut the wound to supposedly let the blood with the poison get out. And last but not least, you shouldn't apply a tourniquet to stop the poison from spreading. It isn't effective and can significantly increase the chance of gangrene. This usually ends with the victim losing its limb. The ambulance is here. Don't worry, dear friends, Tony will be okay. Tony, let's go outside. It's time for a brand new experiment. You are gonna be stung by different insects, and I'll tell you how you should act in each case. Aren't you excited? Oh, come on. At least our subscribers will find it interesting and very useful. We'll start with a bee. In case you didn't know, wasps, hornets, and bees only attack to defend themselves. But if you have been stung, the poison will quickly enter your body. By the way, it's one of the strongest allergens in the world. It will make your skin turn red and swell. The first thing you should do is carefully remove the sting, if it's still there. Then treat the wound with calendula tincture, hydrogen peroxide, or other alcohol-based fluid. You can use ice to relieve the swelling, and you should take an antihistamine to prevent an allergic reaction. However, if you have been stung in the mouth or the head, you will need serious help as quick as possible. First, you need to get first aid, and then you need to see a doctor immediately, because bee stings can cause suffocation. Well, actually, you should always resort to qualified help if you start experiencing severe swelling, rash, swelling of the face, dizziness, nausea, vomiting, shortness of breath, or chest pain. Let's move on. The next creature on our list is the tick. If you get bitten by this little vampire, you can get up to 5 infections, the worst being tick-borne encephalitis and Lyme disease. The problem is that a tick bite is quite difficult to detect, as it injects an anesthetic along with its saliva. However, if you find the insect somewhere on your body, you should carefully remove it with tweezers. This should be done by rotating, while trying not to squeeze the tick so that the infected substance does not get into the wound. If it is not possible to remove it along with the head, you should quickly remove it with a needle treated with alcohol and heat. Once it's done, you should treat the wound, place the tick in a container, and take it to a laboratory for analysis. Only by examining the insect will doctors be able to determine whether it was infected or not. This way, they will be able to find the most appropriate treatment for you. Folks, we wish you never to experience any of these dangerous bites and stings. But if it happens to you, be sure to follow the instructions above. It could save your life or that of your loved ones. Hello guys! We saw many comments saying you wanted another video about surviving during a zombie apocalypse. Especially one user in particular was very eager. Tell us in the comments if that was you. So today, we're gonna teach you some basic rules of behavior if you meet a zombie. And today, we will analyze it from a scientific point of view. Let's go. Rule number 1, don't fight zombies. They don't have any nerves left to form a reaction to pain. What we call pain is not so much a physical feeling as an emotional sensation formed in our brains. To put it simply, if you cut off a zombie's hand, there will be pain, but there will be no reaction to it. So if you don't have a weapon to shoot them in the head, you shouldn't start a fight. Rule number 2, hide. Be quiet and try to distract them. The zombie's median temporal lobe is probably dead, and the parietal lobe is damaged. This means that they suffer from consciousness deficit hypoactivity disorder, or CDHD for short. Consequently, they have major memory problems and are very easy to distract, so you can simply hide and give them something that will draw their attention. Rule number 3, run. This advice applies if you encounter slow zombies. Since their cerebellum is damaged, they are slow and poorly focused. In fact, they are like the tortoise from the famous fable, and you're the hare. But remember that the syndrome described above leads to constant agitation, so they can hobble up to you for a very long time without feeling tired. Rule number 4, do not try to talk to them. CDHD is accompanied by a massive disruption of speech chains in the brain. This means that zombies are unable to recognize your speech. They only understand 2 things, rage and hunger. People in movies break this rule all the time, trying to talk to newborn zombies, saying to them, "Do you remember me? It's me, your friend Tony. Arr!" Rule number 5, mimic them. Due to their numerous brain injuries, zombies cannot recognize faces, and they can only identify people by their gait and voice. So, if you are facing a horde of zombies and you have nowhere to run, then try to behave like them. If this works out convincingly enough, you will easily pass through the crowd of walking dead unnoticed. These are some basic rules to survive during a zombie apocalypse. Tony, get ready! In today's video, we are gonna travel the whole world to see the most poisonous creatures on our planet. Let's go! The 5th creature on our list is the poison dart frog. It can be found in the forests of Central and South America. If you happen to see such a creature in the wild, remember to stay away from it. This little fella carries enough venom to kill 10 adults. In the past, the local tribes used to smear the poison of these creatures on their arrows and spears. The 4th place is reserved for the taipan, a snake that lives in Australia. In one bite, it can release enough venom to kill 100 people. The venom of this deathly creature is several hundreds more poisonous than the venom of a cobra. If it bites you, you'll probably be dead after 45 minutes. Lucky for you, there's an antidote. Moreover, this snake scares easily, and in the face of danger, it tries to run away as fast as possible, or to slither away. In the 3rd place is the death stalker, a scary scorpion that can be found in North Africa and the Middle East. By the way, despite what many people think, most scorpions aren't deathly to humans, and their poison causes only pain and swelling in the place of the bite. Nevertheless, the death stalker carries a deathly cocktail of neurotoxins that can cause incredible pain, fever, and convulsions, putting you into a coma, paralyzing you, and finally killing you. The 2nd place goes to the king cobra, which can be found in Asia. It is considered the most poisonous snake in the world. It doesn't have the deathliest poison out there, but the quantity is impressive. One bite is enough to kill an adult elephant. Moreover, king cobras aren't afraid of anything. If they're hungry or feel threatened, they don't hesitate to attack anyone, including people. That's the main reason why this creature is so high on our list. And finally, the winner of the title of most venomous creature on Earth is the box jellyfish. It can be found in the waters of Asia and Australia. Its venom is the most dangerous in the world. The toxins can stop the heart, the nervous system, and the cells of the skin. Moreover, it causes a tremendous amount of pain. So, the victims usually suffer from pain shock and drown or die from heart attack. Data shows that in the last 60 years, box jellyfish have killed more than 6,000 people. Yeah, we better get going, Tony. our home feels so much safer. Tony, what if I told you there are animals that can live after death, and some of them can even attack you and kill you? That's right, the world is full of surprises. Well, let's start. First, we have snakes. Some species can easily kill you after their heads have been ripped off. So, in 2016, a firefighter and his family were on vacation in the countryside. He saw a rattlesnake and cut off its head. He wanted to throw it away, but suddenly the severed head bit him in the hand and injected poison in his body. The man took a few steps, felt his tongue and throat swelling, and fell unconscious. Fortunately, the rescue team got there on time and he was saved. But this chef from China was less fortunate. One day, he was making a very special dish using the meat of a ring-called cobra. It is considered a delicacy in the East. The chef wanted to throw away the severed head when it suddenly bit him and injected him with deadly poison. The cook died before the ambulance arrived. Next on our list is the octopus. In some countries, octopus tentacles are considered a delicacy, but the fact is, the tentacles aren't controlled by the brain. Thus, while you are eating them, they can move, stick to the inner walls of the esophagus, and block the access of air through the throat. Several people have died because of this. Next on our list, a close relative of the octopus, the squid. There's a dish with a squid on top that sits there quietly until you start pouring soy sauce on it. Then, it starts to twitch its tentacles like crazy, even though it's not alive. The secret is that the sodium in the sauce reacts with the squid cells. This releases free ions that tickle the nerve endings of the tentacles, causing the squid to dance. And finally, a fun fact. A turtle's heart can beat for many hours after it's been ripped out. The secret is that their heart has its own supply of essential substances, and it won't stop until it's all gone. What's up, Tony? Bored again? I have an amazing idea. Let's have some fun. We're gonna summon a spirit. More specifically, the creepiest character out there, Slenderman. Ooh. So, we're gonna need 5 sheets of paper, a pencil, some glue, a flashlight, a pack of cards, and adhesive tape. The summoning ritual has to take place in a high-rise building. Okay, Tony, meet you there at 3 a.m. Perfect. Now go up to the top floor, but not to the roof. Switch off the lights, turn on your flashlight, and get the paper and the pencil out. We need to draw a tree on one sheet of paper and a face on another. Don't overcomplicate it. A simple face with a nose, a mouth, and 2 eyes will be enough. Take the 3rd sheet and glue the Jack of Spades from the deck to it. On the 4th sheet, draw yourself. On the 5th, draw the building we're in right now, with the exact same number of floors. Now let's go down and place the drawings on the walls of the first 5 stair flights, the tree on the 1st floor, the face on the 2nd, the Jack of Spades on the 3rd, your face on the 4th, the building on the 5th. Then go back up to the top floor and wait for half an hour. It's time, Tony. Take the elevator back to the 1st floor. Let's check our drawings. If we did everything right, then the tree on our picture will have a hanged man. The face on the 2nd floor will have no eyes, no nose, and no mouth. The card on the 3rd floor will be replaced or painted over with a black pencil. The 4th floor won't have the drawing. Slenderman took it with him. The building on the 5th floor will have a mark on one of the floors, most likely a cross. That's where Slenderman is. We're lucky, Tony. If he would have chosen the 5th floor, we would be in trouble. But he's on the 7th floor, and he wants to play a game. If you're feeling brave, take the elevator and go there. What? Tony, why are you going to the 1st floor? Are you scared? Well, fair enough. We should go home. Wait, the elevator is still going to the 7th floor. Oh no! Ah! Hang in there, Tony. I will come back for you. I will get some help. Whoa, friends, I heard likes and views can scare Slenderman away. Please help Tony and tell us in the comments which monsters or movie characters you'd like to see in future videos. We'll be sure to take into account the most popular comments, so give us many likes and subscribe. We really like to have new people on our channel. See you soon with a new episode. Bye-bye!